Hello learners, I welcome all of you to my YouTube channel Dr. Anu's Literary Caliber. In today's video, we are going to see a detailed summary of the play Goodnight Desdemona, Good Morning Juliet. Press the bell button and click all to receive notifications about all my videos in future. Goodnight Desdemona, Good Morning Juliet is a celebrated 1988 feminist play by Canadian playwright Ann-Marie MacDonald. Blending Shakespearean drama with comedy, the play takes a unique approach to reimagining Othello and Romeo and Juliet as comedies instead of tragedies. It explores the themes of gender roles, self-discovery, and the power of literature. The play has received widespread acclaim for its witty dialogue, strong feminist themes, and insightful look at the role of women in literature. Plot overview. The story follows Constance Ledbelly, a shy and insecure academic who works as a professor's assistant. She believes that Shakespeare's Othello and Romeo and Juliet were originally comedies and that both plays have been misunderstood. According to her theory, the tragedies can be traced back to a lost manuscript of an ancient comic text. Constance also struggles with unreciprocated love for her boss, Professor Claude Knight, who dismisses her work and takes credit for her research. Act 1. Entering Othello. While reflecting on her life and career, Constance is magically transported into the world of Othello. She lands at a pivotal moment in the play, just as Iago is preparing to manipulate Othello into believing that Desdemona has been unfaithful. The unexpected intervention of Constance disrupts Iago's plan and prevents the murder of Desdemona, effectively transforming the tragedy into a comedy. What makes this act compelling is the surprising nature of Desdemona's character. Contrary to her passive and tragic portrayal in the original play, Desdemona in this version is fierce, confident, and a warrior at heart. She teaches Constance how to stand up for herself and fight her own battles. The two form a close bond, and Constance begins to learn valuable lessons about strength and empowerment. Act 2. Entering Romeo and Juliet. Constance is then transported into the world of Romeo and Juliet right before the lovers' tragic double suicide. Once again, she disrupts the tragic conclusion by preventing Romeo and Juliet from dying. However, the characters she encounters are very different from the romanticized figures we know. Juliet in particular is portrayed as brash, rebellious, and impulsive. In a humorous twist, Juliet falls in love with Constance, creating moments of both comedy and tension. The play deconstructs the romantic myth of Juliet, showing her as a passionate young woman who is not as innocent or tragic as Shakespeare's version. Constance, now grappling with Juliet's advances and the absurdity of the situation, continues her journey of self-discovery. Act 3. The Revelation. The journey of Constance through Shakespeare's world leads to a deeper understanding of her own life. She realizes that the wise fool figure she has been searching for is not an external character, but an internal realization of her own intelligence and insight. This revelation empowers her to take control of her life and assert her worth. The final act brings together the lessons she has learned from Desdemona and Juliet, ultimately helping her to grow in confidence and self respect. Feminist themes and gender commentary. At its core, Goodnight Desdemona, Good Morning Juliet challenges stereotypical portrayals of women in literature. Both Desdemona and Juliet are reimagined as strong, complex women far from their traditional tragic roles. The play critiques how women have often been written as passive, submissive figures, especially in classic literature, and instead gives them agency, independence, and depth. The journey of Constance is a metaphor for the feminist awakening. Initially a passive and overlooked academic, she evolves into a woman who takes control of her narrative. By intervening in these famous tragedies, Constance also intervenes in her own life, transforming from a victim of circumstance to the master of her destiny. Interplay of comedy and tragedy. MacDonald brilliantly plays with the conventions of both comedy and tragedy throughout the play, while the source material is rooted in dark, tragic events. MacDonald's reworking turns these moments into humorous and ironic situations. This not only serves as a critique of Shakespeare's gender dynamics, but also adds layers of complexity to the characters and plot. The play demonstrates how a shift in perspective can alter the meaning of a story entirely. The role of the wise fool. The character of the wise fool, a Shakespearean archetype, is a key concept in the play. Constance's initial belief is that this character is essential to turning tragedies into comedies. As she travels through Othello and Romeo and Juliet, she realizes that the wise fool is actually an embodiment of the wisdom and strength within herself. This serves as a metaphor for self awareness and personal growth, a central theme of the play. Conclusion. Goodnight Desdemona, Good Morning Juliet is a witty and insightful reimagining of Shakespeare's iconic works, offering a fresh feminist lens on literature. Constance's journey from a timid academic to a confident and empowered woman represents the broader feminist struggle for equality and recognition. The play's ability to blend humor, Shakespearean drama, and deep thematic content makes it a powerful and engaging piece that continues to resonate with audience through clever reinterpretation and gender commentary. MacDonald's play invites viewers to question traditional narratives and embrace the idea of writing one's own destiny. This play not only entertains but also serves as a thought provoking exploration of how stories and gender roles can be rewritten and reimagined. I hope this video is very much beneficial for you. If you like this video, kindly like, share to your friends and subscribe my YouTube channel Dr. Anu's Literary Caliber. Happy learning.